All right, so we're doing a quick chem lab this morning, looking at enzyme reaction rates. We're going to be watching the bubbling that takes place and using that as our standard of measure. We're starting out with 5 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, to which we are going to add 1 milliliter of yeast. Yeast is going to have the catalase enzyme, which is going to react, and that degree of bubbling is going to tell us how much reaction is happening at what temperature. So our question is, what will the rate of reaction be as the temperature of the yeast solution is changed? So we're going to start with room temperature, 20 degrees Celsius here, and then we're going to raise it a little bit, we're going to lower it a little bit and see if the timing change, or the amount of bubbling changes. So here's our first example. We're going to give it about a minute or whenever the bubbling seems to stop. So far we are just going past 7 ml. Coming up on 7.5. So we can see that change. This is where we started with our original fluid level, and now our bubbling is approaching actually 8. So it's pretty active. All right, and the bubbling we can see is just hitting the 8 milliliter mark. And still rising. This is really some good active yeast. Kudos, Mr. Van Kempen. He mixed a good batch. We're at 8.5. Kind of watching the clock a little bit. Still pretty crazy busy. Just going over 9. So again, this is the hydrogen being released, causing the bubbles and the gas that's rising up the column. It's not really showing any signs of maxed out yet. And we're at 9.7 so far. So I think in the interest of time,
stop it at 10.
Yep.